everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be diving into 3 looks 1 palette with the Merry Christmas palette. I'm going to change it up how I do these videos. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing this constantly or if it's just going to be a new thing for now. I'm going to try it and see what everyone thinks. But yeah, so if you're interested in watching me create 3 looks with this beautiful limited edition palette, then please keep watching. Please hit like, please subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. You already have a first impressions, swatches and all that jazz with this palette and the Christmas Eve palette. Yesterday was Wednesday? Yeah, today's Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday and I did post my 3 looks 1 palette with the Christmas Eve palette. When I posted that, about an hour later, Odens actually came onto Instagram and they sold out. All the pre-order has gone and I was so gutted because I haven't had a chance to put this one out there and show you all what it's capable of if you haven't had a chance to order it. I mean, there are so many videos, so I'm such a small channel, so I know that I'm not going to probably influence anyone to go out and buy it, but I really wanted to just give my opinions on this palette before it totally sold out, so I was really gutted. That is why I've decided to kind of change my video, maybe not forever, but maybe limited edition palettes. I feel like I'm going to do this. Obviously, living in the UK, we do have to wait for shipping, so a lot of videos are already live on YouTube before UK or any other countries that are same as us get their deliveries. I don't mind waiting. I hope that my subscribers don't mind waiting. I will obviously get around to it as soon as it is posted. So yeah, so we do have to wait. So I've decided, if you don't watch Steph's Beauty Stash, I'll link her channel down below. She's really nice. She's a lady from Texas, I believe. Really nice. And I've decided to take what she does away and kind of do my own spin on it. Well, not my own spin, it's probably the same thing, to be quite honest. I'm going to do 3 looks in one video. So I'm going to do one look, and then finish with the final look. Just because this, like I said, I'm so gutted. What I normally do is I will do a look each day. So that means that both of these palettes would have took 6 days to film, which is not a problem, but now they've sold out and I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. So what I want to do is I want to kind of change it up a little bit. If you're happy for me to do that with every palette that I have, it just means I can get the videos up sooner and quicker for you guys. And yeah, it's just it helps me out as well, because then I can kind of, I've got a lot of old palettes I really want to dive back into and do some Instagram reels and stuff with. So it means if I can get just one video done with the whole of this palette, or with the whole of any palette. So if you like that idea, please let me know down below. If you prefer when I just do the same look on both eyes, different makeup look, different makeup, then please, you know, also let me know. But I'm happy to do whichever, but I feel for limited edition palettes, this is the way forward. Obviously, as soon as I had it, I did my first impressions, I did my swatches, and I already have one look up. But obviously people want to see how the rest of the palette performs, so I'm happy to do the 3 looks on one video. Yes, it's time consuming. Yes, my eyes will probably be stinging after it. But I feel like it's a good way forward, and I feel like I've took that off Steph, so I kind of want to link her down below as you know, as a person who's helped me think of this. So anyway, let's dive into the first look. So I've primed this eye with my Kiko eye base, and we're going to do a green look because I have to do a green look. And yeah, let's just get into it, dive in and have a chat. So I'm going to dive into the shade Christmas Tree, which is this beautiful dark green shade. I'm just going to pick that up on a Sigma double-ended E54. We're just going to pat this on the outer corner. Whoa, she pigmented. So yeah, I was so upset. Did you get this palette? Are you just watching these videos and enjoying these palettes from afar? Did you miss out? I really hope that people didn't miss out. Are you just watching to see how Odens Eye performs, and then maybe, you know, going to buy more in the future? I'm glad that they are getting the recognition that they deserve. I really am. They are such a great brand, and the palettes are like really stunning. I do believe they're coming out with another collection soon, but whether that's going to be limited edition, but I feel like they're really smashed. Yeah, they smashed this one. I'm going to do a halo eyes today. As we all know, if you're new here, halo eyes aren't my forte, they're not my best things, so I like to practice them on here. So yeah. So Christmas is coming, it's really, really creepy. Again, if you are new to my channel, I do have a 6-month-old baby, so that will be her first Christmas, but I also have a 9-year-old. So we were looking at where to go to see Santa this year, and I think if you're from the UK, I think I'm going to do Safari Park. So if you're not from the UK, basically this is just like an outdoor place, like conservation area for animals. They've like lions and stuff, but I've never been there. We go every year and they do like a free return ticket. So I've never been for Christmas, and a lot of people have recommended it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Can use my free return ticket before the children break up from school, so it's all gravy. So I'm just gonna slowly start to blend out these edges just on the ends. I've just took that green shade just slightly under here. Now I'm going to flip my Sigma brush over to the E38, and I'm going to go in with the shade Matcha Cookies, or am I? No, I'm going to go in with the shade New Leaf, and we're going to just use this ever so slightly on the edges and all the way across. This will just help to blend it out, just go around in circular motions. If you can hear that, the wind keeps opening and closing my door for some reason. So yeah, who is excited for Christmas? I am, but I'm just also so behind. Like, I'm literally so behind. It's unreal. Like, and to say I've got like a daughter who's gonna be her first Christmas, but I think I've spent 9 years stressing. Like, every Christmas I'm like, I haven't bought enough, I haven't done enough, you know. As a mom especially, I feel like that's how people feel, you're constantly judging yourselves. Let me tell you, you're all doing fantastic. Kids will literally, they will be happy with anything that you get them. Like, do not stress yourself out. I just haven't this year. I've just literally massively taken a step back and just like, even like my friends and stuff have been messaging me and going, have you started yet? I bet you started in like August. I'm like, no, I haven't. I've bought a couple of little bits. I just haven't, but I just, no. Just not letting it stress me at all. Really not. Just not doing it. Just not doing it. There's just more to life, and I feel like, you know, I have a baby and I'm kind of doing it all again, I guess, because obviously my eldest is a lot older. I just don't want that stress hanging over me, and then I feel like I start in August and I'm buying and buying and buying, and I'm like, no, I want to make memories. That is what I want to do. Like, that is Christmas to me. It's about memory making. I'm so tempted to just do this all. It's really difficult. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm just going to make sure, I'm just going to finesse it and make sure that it's all blended out to how I want it, but at the moment it's looking good. So now that I've got that to where I want it, I don't want to keep going over it, over blending it and making it all muddy. I'm going to go and put some NYX glitter glue down the middle, and let's decide on a shimmer. So the NYX glitter glue is now applied. I'm going to have to go down the centre with this Elf Wish. I didn't use this in my first look. This is the duochrome. It's like green, pink, gold. It's very pretty, and I've just put down my leg. But hey ho. So yeah, I'm just going to pop this down. Oh wow, oh my god, that's amazing. down the centre, taking it above the crease because I do have hooded eyes, so just going to tap it above that crease. And then to help it blend in with that green, I'm going to flip my brush over and go into the shade New Year, which is that stunning, looks like almost glittery green. And I'm going to tap this on the edges just to help it blend in. To the dark green. So this is the finished look. I'm going to go off, I won't actually do my mascara and stuff actually, I'm just going to prime my other eye, and then we'll get into look number 2, and then I'll do mascara and all that jazz at the end. But yeah, that's kind of how it's looking at the moment. So eye is primed. I'm going to go in with this shade, this Matcha Cookies shade, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade, if it's not too. It's a very beautiful swampy green. It's stunning. I'm just going to pick this up on a Refa 15, and I'm just literally going to like fluff it just above the crease. I'm happy, and I've just sort of brought it out a little bit, so I'm happy with how that's looking. I'm going to go into the shade Gingerbread on a Refa 14. I'm going to take this directly through my crease. I like to press, if you're new here, I like to press inwards on my crease just because I have hooded eyes, and it just helps to blend the shadow upwards. And just also bring this out a little bit. Yeah, I'm loving how that is blending into that green, just giving it kind of like a murky, grungy kind of tone. I'm going to go back in with that brush that we used for the green, no extra product, just so I don't lose that colour. We've got and then to deepen out the outer corner, I'm just also bringing this a little bit underneath. To deepen out the outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Hot Cocoa. Hot Cocoa, who likes Hot Cocoa? I know I do. I'm just going to pick this up on a Refa 13 and just, I used this on my first look, it was very, very pigmented. And I don't really want it to overtake anything, so I'm just going to start like literally holding my brush where it is. I'm not lifting it off or anything like that, I'm literally just swirling it just to get that pigment on, and then it'll blend itself out. Can you see I'm not actually lifting my brush off, but it's so it's doing the work itself, and that is what I like. And then just slowly bring that through the crease just a little bit, not all the way because I don't want it to overtake, but that's just like blended it itself out because I didn't, wherever I put a brush I don't pick it up, it literally like blend it out itself. And then I think you'll know if that's a good shadow if you don't have to lift your brush up. You can just literally wiggle it and it'll just blend itself. So I'm just going to go back through these 3 shades now, make sure that everything is blended, and then we can get into doing some shimmer. So I've put my NYX glitter glue down, everything is blended, and I'm so torn between this shade and this shade. I'm tempted to use them both. Let's go in with the shade All Night. I'm not too sure if I used this on my first look. I actually cannot remember. And I'm going to place this on the outer, oh my god, the outer third of my eye, blending into that already shade that we have. Wow. There's alright. And then I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to just Sigma switch it, and I'm going to go into the shade Bless, which is that beautiful pink, because I couldn't make my mind up. And I'm going to put this on the inner portion. Wait, again, did I use this on my first one? I can't remember. I feel like I might have done. Am I doing the same look as my first one? No, I don't think I am. Imagine that though, if I did all this and I was like, and then I looked back and I was like, oh my god, I've already done this. I don't think I did though. I mean, I can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So yeah, this is kind of how the look is now going to finish. Oh, I am going to do my inner corner with you guys actually. So for this side, I'm going to go in with the shade Elf, which was that duochrome. That is stunning in a corner. Oh my god, I love that. And then for the other side, I did wet my brush as well. I'm going to go in with the shade Snowman. Or should I go in with a little star? No, we'll go in with Snowman. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's sparkly. And those are the inner corners done. And then I'm going to go off of camera now and do lashes or mascara. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do lashes because obviously I am going to do another look. And then we will be back with the finished look 1 and 2. This is the completed look for 1 and 2. I'm going to go and take this off now, and then I just flipped my hair in a high pony. I didn't put eyelashes on, just because I am on obviously a time scale before the baby wakes up. But yeah, please let me know down below which one is going to be your favourite. But let's get into look number 3. So let's dive into look number 3. I'm looking a little bit scary, but I'm going to conceal and stuff back under my eyes. Is that mascara? I used a new like eye makeup remover today, and I'm just not feeding it, to be honest. So we're gonna go into the shade Poinsettia. I used this in my first look, but I think if I remember correctly, I used it through the crease afterwards, and oh wow, so pigmented. And I kind of want to see what it was like just putting it on first. I might deepen it with the black. Yeah. To have a little summit. So I'm just going to pat this on to the outer corner. That is so like pretty and very, very pigmented. So pigmented. And start to just blend over the edges ever so slightly. I don't want to blend too much because I know that it's just going to turn pink, and I kind of really want to keep it as red as I possibly can. Just going to pat that on and slowly start to blend it out. So going with a clean brush just to start. This is just the Morphe M506. Just to start diffusing those edges, because I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to go in with another shade or if I'm going to do like a quick look I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'm really liking how this is blending out, so I'm kind of thinking, do I just stick to this one shade? Decisions, decisions. I really like how that's like really blended out. It's just so easy and effortless. Just gonna take and clean for a fluffy brush just to make sure that everything is blended out, and then I'm going to match it up onto the other eye. So because this is a Christmas palette, I'm going to dive into this beautiful green here, which is called Best Wish, and I'm going to take that on the inner portion of my eye, just because it's Christmas and, you know, red and green. Don't judge. This one is taking a little bit more to build up, but I wouldn't expect anything less because it is more of like a pastel base shade, but it's very, very pretty. I'm just gonna stick that there, down there, and then we're gonna go in and put some beautiful shimmers down for the final look. And I don't really know what shimmers I'm gonna go in with. I have absolutely no Scooby-Doo. There is a lot of kickback with this one, probably more kickback, but when you're going with a fluffier brush, you're probably going to get that more than like a packing brush. So I'm just going to lay this shadow down, go back through, make sure that everything's blended, and then we'll come and put some glitter glue down and go into the shimmers. So I just went ahead and finished off the rest of my base makeup and applied the colours, the same colours underneath. That green like didn't really pick up as well underneath, so I do feel like it needs a base to really shine. I have put some NYX glitter glue on, so we're going to go into the shimmers. The first shimmer that I'm going to pick up is the shade Jingle Bell, which is like a greeny funky colour. I haven't used this one yet. I'm just going to place this on the outer portion. Very grungy green. It's like a antique-y greeny gold. It's very pretty. Shows up more green on the eye than in the pan. It looks a lot more gold. Not that I'm complaining. And on the inner portion, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Snowman. I haven't used this one though, this little star, but that looks more like a toppery shade. So I'm going to go in with the shade Snowman. So I'm just going to flip my brush over. And put this on the inner portion. This one is a little bit more like crumbly. It's really different. Again, it's got like a green reflect to it. It's very pretty. These shades are just these. I feel like some of these are more like duochromy as well. They're not just. They're very pretty. Like, I know there's definitely like one multi-chrome, but I thought the rest were just like normal shimmers. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other eye, and then I'm just going to come back with the final finish look. If you're wondering what's on my lips, by the way, it is the Shrek lip balm. It's this one. The one from the Shrek collection. And it's getting like darker as the moments are going on. I think I'm going to take it off because it really doesn't go with the eye look. But yeah, it's just a lip balm. It's really comfortable, but it's just getting like pinker and pinker. It's one of those that's supposed to match to your pH level, but I'm just like, okay, I don't really know what's going on here. This is the third and final look using the Merry Christmas palettes. Please let me know down below which was your favourite. I've really enjoyed playing with this, creating the 3 looks. I would have liked to do it over 3 days just because I would have left the house and I enjoyed doing all 3 looks. And I would have been able to wear them properly and see how they performed, like the shimmers and stuff, if they transferred and all that malarkey. But no, I'm happy with the video that I came up with. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know down below if you preferred this video or the first one where I did it, like, you couldn't tell, but I did it over 3 days. False lashes are from Pound Lashes, as always, because they're my favourite. I used Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and then I put that on with the Cocoa Bold from Too Faced in the shade Hot Chocolate. And then I added some Michaela Glam Lights in, I think this one is Lucky Charm. There's no, I think it is. So yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed. My hair is an absolute mess. I hope that you all enjoyed the video that I did today. I hope that you've all stuck around till the end to watch me create these 3 looks. Please let me know down below which was your favourite. If I had to choose between this palette and this palette, I would really find it difficult. I really would. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna say the Christmas Eve one. It's just like more like there was not easier, like, because that's the wrong word, because the shadows in that one were exceptional. I don't know, there was just more combinations. I felt like I had more pull to this one. Blue's not really my colour story. I would much prefer to reach for a red or a green, so I was really surprised. But this one just, it has my heart. It really does have my heart. So yeah, this one is definitely my favourite, but I love them both just as much. But if I had to pick one, I would go for the Christmas Eve palette. So I will see you all in the next one, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye.